Hello everyone and welcome. I do a lot of work at my computer, as I'm sure many of you do as well. And I've always had a lot of difficulty getting the right lighting angle when working to reduce the shadows or glare on the computer screen. So after looking around for quite a while, I looked at many different lamps and I decided to get this adjustable LED lamp that we'll be looking at today. I actually have two missions for this lamp. First, I want to see if it'll help with the lighting up of my desk when I'm doing all sorts of editing and computer work, and then I want to see if this light is adjustable enough to light up and help out when I'm shooting videos here on my bench. One of the problems that I constantly have is that I always struggle while shooting reflective items with the glare that I get from my shop light overhead. So finding a highly adjustable LED light with adjustable color temperature and brightness was very high on my list. So I decided to make this review and share my experience with my viewers. If this lamp works out, I may just get a second one. So we'll see how I feel at the end of this video. So if you've been looking for a highly adjustable desk lamp for home or work, stick around as I unbox and test this puppy. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features that this guy has, but before we get started testing this guy, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you get notified every time I do another product review video, DIY project, or a sale at a big box store where I can help you save even more money. Alright then, so this is the Micomlan 24 watt highly adjustable LED desk lamp, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this lamp retails for $69.99. But they also have a 30% discount coupon on the Amazon page, bringing it down to even less than that. So for around $50 or less, you can get this lamp. Now this lamp comes with a 2-year warranty, and the dimensions on this lamp are 28 inches by 28 inches by 1.5 inches. That is assuming when it's all extended, you're seeing it all compressed right now. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the light itself, get the owner's manual that tells you everything about this guy, how to take care of it, how to use it, all that, and you get the power source to be able to power this guy up. Now this is a 24 watt LED desk lamp with 7 different pivot joints all over the place here, making it highly adjustable, meaning that this lamp can be freely adjusted vertically and horizontally in a number of different positions. This lamp comes in either black or white. I have the black one here, and you can also order it with a remote for an additional charge. This lamp is made from an aluminum alloy body that seems to be anodized or powder coated, but this is not your normal paint job. It has a nice finish to it. This lamp has touch controls right here at the top where it's very easily accessible. This is the part that faces towards you, so it's right in front, very easily accessible. And this lamp also has memory feature, so it goes back to wherever you last set it when you turn it off. No need to readjust it every time you turn it back on. This lamp has both brightness and color temperature adjustment, so you can adjust the brightness from 20% all the way to 100%, and the color temperature from 3000K to 6500K. So you can go from a very cool light to a very warm light and anywhere in between. The CRI, or color rendering index, is 90 for this lamp, which is pretty high, and that means a lot less stress for your eyes. The LEDs on this lamp are mounted in a 45-degree angle to eliminate the screen glare and your eye strain. The cool thing about this light is that it has 3 different light bars. As you see here, you have 3 different light bars. Then you can angle the 2 side bars to give you additional lighting up to an area of 80 inches, or you can angle the side lights to give you ambient lighting. You can point them upwards, and that way you can reduce eye strain when working in a dark area. This light also has a light sensor built into the control panel here that will adjust the lighting on the lamp to the room lighting. That way you can reduce eye strain. That is totally up to you if you want to use it or not. It's not automatic. You have to turn it on. So this light seems to have a lot of features and adjustability that can make your work area much more comfortable. That is the main reason that I picked it. This light seems to be very useful for your typical desk work environment, but this light also seems to be great for doing all sorts of arts and crafts, maybe shooting video, all sorts of stuff, whatever your imagination can come up with. So let's take a little closer look at this guy and see how it performs. All right, guys, so let's take a little closer look at this light and see what everything looks like and so forth. Now, I'm going to set it up in a moment. We'll see exactly how it performs, but I figure some people might be interested in getting a little bit closer look at it before we start working with it and setting it up. Now, this is the control panel right here, and pretty much everything is right there, and it is a touch panel. You don't need to press anything, just a light touch turns everything on. And these are the two little wing lights that are adjustable, and you can point them up like that for ambient lighting, or you can point them down with the regular light to give you a much broader expanse of lighting. Now you have the on-off button. You have two of them because one of them is for the wing lights and one of them is for the bottom lights. They work independently of each other. You don't have to use them both if you don't want to. The brightness, you can basically adjust them individually or together. And the color temperature, you adjust it to whatever they both are. That works for both of them together. There is your light sensor right there if you want to use that to have it basically monitor whatever the lighting is in the room. It'll check and see how that works. And you see right there, the lights go on very easily. Just a little tap and they go on. Very easy, just like that. Turn them on, turn them off, whatever you want to do. And the brightness is stepless or stepped. In other words, you can tap it and have it go up and down, or you can hold it and it'll gradually just go up and down in brightness. And the color temperature is about the same. You just adjust it to whatever temperature you like. And it has a few different settings in between. It's not just one or two settings. So that's pretty good right there. And this light is fairly adjustable. And you see right here, this is the top part of it. And you see you can adjust it up and down. And it also swivels from side to side, giving you quite a bit of adjustability. And it is pretty firm. It doesn't want to flop down. You see, I have to move it with intent. It is a fairly firm lamp. The joints are nice and tight, so that's pretty good right there. Now, let me show you on this angle, since you can see right here, there, I just touched it, and the light turns on. And here you have the little wing lights. They go on. And like I said, you can adjust this up or down, whatever is convenient for you. Now, as far as the temperature, you see I'm changing it right there, and you can adjust the different temperatures to whatever you want. Cooler, warmer, whatever it is that you like. Let me move it back here a little bit, and I'll point it down, turn off the little winglet lights so you can see downward here. And there you go. We can adjust the temperature or the brightness, whatever you want. There's your brightness right there. And your temperature. Whether you want warmer, cooler, whatever you want to do, you can do it that way. And like I said, the brightness, you can either just hold it or do the step on it. I don't know how well the camera is going to keep up with the changes, but it is changing up and down, and you basically just tap it and it goes brighter or dimmer. The camera will obviously maybe modify the way this looks, but in real life, I'm telling you that it's adjusting. That's why I did the step version, because that's an easier way to see what's going on. The more gradual one, the camera may not adjust very, very well to it, but you see when I'm doing the steps, it's much easier to tell what's going on. And like I said, this has a nice anodized finish to it. Let me turn it off. There you go. It has a nice anodized finish or powder coating. You notice that is not your typical spray on paint right there. That's a nice finish that has. And the LEDs, you can see right there, the different color LEDs. It has a mixture of LEDs in there because that's how it gives you the different color temperatures. And let me show you on the bottom here. Let me see if I can get the right angle for this. Turn it on. And let me adjust the camera lighting right here. Hold on. And there, I turned down the lighting on the camera as far as it will go. So you can see that the LEDs, you may not be able to see my finger, but the LEDs are on the back of it instead of on the top of it. That way, they're set up at a 45-degree angle, like I mentioned previously. That way, they don't aim at your eyes or at the screen and don't give you as much glare. So that's, you can see right there, how the LEDs are on the back of the lamp at an angle instead of on the top pointing straight down. So that's what I was talking about earlier. And that may come in very, very handy. Hopefully it will. So there you go. Let me turn this down right here because the lighting is all messed up. And there we go. We can see that a little bit better now. Anyway, so I've messed up with the camera lighting sufficiently right there. Let's set this guy up and see how it works. All right, guys, here we are at my computer desk, and I have the light all mounted up right there behind my monitor. So you see it's very convenient. It gives you all sorts of lighting. I know I have the overhead light on right now, but I thought some people might like to see what the light looks like when you have it all set up. So let me turn off the overhead light, and then you can see the lighting that it puts out. And there you go. That puts out quite a bit of lighting, and I have the little wing lights pointing downward to give you a larger area of coverage. But I'll move those in just a moment. But that gives you good lighting. That's comfortable right there. And that's actually the lowest light setting. So let me change it up a little higher, and you can see how bright this guy really gets. And that is the highest setting right there. And you see, look at that. Look at what a big difference in lighting that makes. That lights up my entire work area. I don't even need to have any other lighting set up. But I have the little wing lights pointing down. I can point them up if I wanted to as well. And I can also change the light temperature. How about if I change the light temperature? Look at that. That went from very cool to very warm in just a click of a button. So that is a very nice temperature change right there. And you can change it anywhere in between. Let's take a look down there. And you can see right there, just a little tap. And I change the temperature to anything I want. Anywhere from warm to very cool lighting. So there you go. That changes whatever you like, whatever is comfortable for your eyes, for your vision. You can have it your way and adjust the lighting to whatever you want. Now, what if I wanted to have the little wing lights pointing sideways? You can do that. That's easy enough. And that way it'll give you more lighting to whatever you want to have in your surroundings. It lights up everything around you. What if you wanted to have room lighting, ambient lighting, pointing upward? You can have it go upward if you want. And I know it's reflecting on the camera right now. But there you go. You can have it pointing upward. That way it lights up your room and it gives you nice, comfortable ambient lighting. So that way you don't have to have any overhead lighting. This little guy will do both for you. It lights up down below your area that you're working on, and it lights up above, so your eyes don't have to be strained. So you have a nice, even lighting all around. And you can set up the lighting for, more up, more down, more whatever you want. You can adjust them both individually. So that's very convenient right there. And sitting right here at my computer desk at seat level, you can see what I was explaining earlier. Even looking up at the light, you see that there is no glare and there really is no shadow. That 45-degree angle of the LEDs inside the lamp really helps out quite a bit. I mean, you really have to get down below. I'm crouching down to be able to see the LEDs, but sitting at a normal height, where this is my normal height, if I'm looking up like this, looking at the screen, you see that I don't even see them. They would not focus in my eyes. And you can obviously adjust the lamp if you want to have it further down. Totally up to you. Whatever is comfortable for you, you can adjust that position. But I just had it at the flat position right there because that's more comfortable for me. But you can adjust it to anywhere you like. So that's very cool right there. All right, guys, so there you see the lamp mounted just temporarily, but I mounted it in some way so I could see how it would work. And it's tall enough and long enough that I can mount it way up there somewhere and bring it down here at a level that is convenient for me. And the controls are right there at the front. So it works out very nicely to light up my bench. Now, let me turn off the overhead. And you still see that it actually produces quite a bit of light. That is that light all by itself right there. So if I need to angle some lighting or change the color temperature or something like that for doing some projects or videos or anything that I want to do there, this works out very nicely as a workbench light or as a shop light or arts and crafts light or whatever you want to use it for. I think it works out very nicely. And the little wing lights, I can adjust them any direction I want, but you see it actually covers my entire work area, so that works out very conveniently. So I may actually get myself a second lamp, have one for my desk or one for here. So now I got to figure out where to put this one, but that's a problem for another day. So right now, that looks like a very nice light right there. So there you go, guys. If you're looking for a convenient LED light that'll light up your work area, whether you want to have it, on your desk, in your shop, anywhere like that, this is a light that you should check out. And I already showed you before all the functions, so I'm not going to do that all over again. So there you have it. That's the light from Micomlan right there. For under $50, I think it's a pretty decent little light for all sorts of different projects. Check out the links below for all the details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.